1. Plant life. 1. Plants' habitats and adaptations. Hi students! Plants have adaptations to help them survive, live, and grow in different areas. Adaptations are special features that allow a plant to live in a particular place or habitat. Plants are adapted to their habitats. This means that they have special features that help them to survive. Plants in one habitat are suited to live there and may not be able to survive in other habitats. In this lesson, you will learn about the habitats and adaptations of plants.
Unit 1. Plant life. If you look around, you will notice many living and non-living things. Living things have life in them and have some features which non-living things do not have. Living things move, grow, feel, breathe, reproduce, and need air, water, and food to remain alive. But non-living things do not have all these features. Living things are of two types, plants and animals. They depend on each other for their survival. Plants give food, air, and shelter to animals. Animals, on the other hand, give carbon dioxide and manure to the plants. 1. Plants, habitats, and adaptations. Plants live in different surroundings. They have to adjust according to the conditions of the environment. This process of adjustment is called adaptation. When plants fail to adapt according to the surroundings, they either die or do not grow well. The plants can be classified according to their surroundings as 1. Terrestrial plants. 2. Aquatic plants. 1. Terrestrial plants. The plants which grow on land are called terrestrial plants. There are different types of terrestrial plants which grow in different places. 1. Plants of the hilly areas. In hilly areas like Ooty, Simla, Himachal Pradesh, Kashmir, the trees are tall and straight. They have needle-shaped leaves. Instead of flowers, they bear cones. Pine, fir, cedar, spruce, etc. are common examples. Pine trees have leaves throughout the year. They are also called evergreen trees. 2. Plants of plains. In plains, trees like mango, peepal, banyan, palas, sesame, bubble, neem, sal, etc. are grow. They have lots of branches and leaves. These can bear heat in summer, but they shed their leaves in winter to protect themselves against the cold. 3. Plants grow in hot and damp places.
Coconut and teak trees like hot and wet places. Rubber, sugarcane, pepper, rice, cotton are other plants that grow in such places.
4. Desert plants. Cactus and prickly pear do not have leaves, but they are reduced into spines. Their thick fleshy stem prepares food and stores water in it. 5. Plants growing in marshy areas. The trees that grow in wet clay soil are called mangrove trees. Their roots do not get air in the waterlogged soil, so the roots grow above the ground. 2. Aquatic plants. Plants that grow in water are called aquatic plants. Activity. Let us observe a pond and study how the aquatic plants adapt themselves to the surroundings. There are three kinds of aquatic plants. 1. Floating plants. Pistia, duckweed, water hyacinth plants are light with spongy or solent parts. They float freely on the surface of water. 2. Fixed plants. Water lily and lotus plants have roots fixed to the bottom of the pond. They have long hollow stems and broad waxy coated leaves. These leaves float on the surface of water. Upper surface of the leaves bears stomata for the exchange of gases. 3. Underwater plants. Plants like Hydrilla, Vallisneria have small ribbon-like leaves with no stomata, but they breathe through body surface. Roots are fixed to the bottom of pond. In aquariums, underwater plants are kept for the exchange of gases between aquatic plants and animals. Some unusual plants. Chlorophyll is the substance which makes the plants green. Some non-green plants like moulds and mushrooms do not have chlorophyll. They cannot make their food. They get their food from dead and decaying plants and animals. Some plants like crotons have chlorophyll but are not green because they have a red substance which hides the green color of chlorophyll. So the leaves appear dark red. Do animals eat plants? Do plants eat animals? There are some plants which trap and eat insects. These are called insectivorous plants. Venus flytrap and pitcher plant are common examples. In these plants, the leaves have two halves. When an insect sits inside the house, they get closed and the insect is trapped. Energy flow in living things. We need energy to talk, play, run, and to do all our activities. We get energy from food we eat. From where do we get food?
Plants uses the sun's energy along with water and carbon dioxide to make their food. The food prepared by plants is eaten by animals and human beings.
This energy is passed on to animals and humans when they eat food. In their turn, animals and human beings give out carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This carbon dioxide is absorbed by plants to make food. This cycle continues. Animals and plants depend on each other for survival. Plants give animals food and oxygen. In turn, animals breathe out carbon dioxide, which is used by plants to prepare food. This is how plants and animals depend on and live with each other and maintain balance in nature. Let's revise the important points. 1. Plants adapt themselves to suit their natural surroundings. 2. Aquatic plants have special features to help them float or stay underwater. 3. Chlorophyll is the substance which makes the plants green. 4. Some unusual plants like molds and mushrooms do not have chlorophyll. 5. Some insectivorous plants like pitcher and Venus flytrap eat insects. 6. Animals and plants depend on each other and maintain balance in nature.
Do